Hello, gents. The strongest soldiers aren't those who fight the hardest. They're the ones who stay calm when everything around them is chaos. If you're here to learn why Sigma males are some of the best soldiers in the world, you're about to discover something that might challenge what you think you know about military excellence. It's not about loud displays of power, constant validation, or following the pack. Sigma males operate differently. They're quiet, independent, and focused. Traits that give them a unique edge in high-pressure situations where others might crack. Throughout this video, we'll break down exactly why Sigma males thrive in combat and how their mindset, free from ego, deeply analytical, and unwavering in focus, makes them exceptional soldiers. This isn't about being the loudest or the most dominant. It's about being resilient, tactical, and unshakable in the face of adversity. So why should you keep watching? Because in a world where strength is often misunderstood, Sigma males prove that true power lies in restraint, adaptability, and strategic thinking. They don't need to scream for attention or command a room to lead. They simply get the job done, and they do it better than most. Stick around. Because understanding the Sigma mindset could just change how you view success and strength in ways you never imagined. Let's get started, gents. Number 1. Ability to operate outside the box. Sigma males possess a rare quality. They don't just think outside the box, they live there. While most people feel comfortable within the confines of established rules, Sigma males instinctively challenge outdated systems and find solutions where others see obstacles. This ability isn't born out of rebellion, but out of a deep understanding that sometimes progress requires breaking free from tradition. In the battlefield, whether literal or metaphorical, rigid thinking can be the difference between failure and success. Sigma males excel because they're not afraid to question the status quo. They ask the hard questions others avoid. Why are we doing it this way? What if there's a better method? They're not constrained by the need to conform, which allows them to see opportunities where others see dead ends. Take, for example, a situation in combat where the standard protocol might lead to unnecessary risk. A Sigma male wouldn't blindly follow orders. They'd analyze the situation, identify potential flaws, and adapt their approach on the fly. This isn't recklessness, it's strategic thinking. They don't rely on tradition, they rely on results. This mindset isn't just valuable in war, it's a game changer in life. It's what allows Sigma males to innovate, outperform, and inspire. They're the ones who rewrite the rules to create something better. The world needs people who can adapt to unpredictable situations, think critically under pressure, and embrace unorthodox methods when the old ways stop working. Sigma males are proof that when you're willing to operate outside the box, you don't just survive, you thrive. And in doing so, they show the rest of us what's possible when we refuse to be confined by limits. Number 2. Strategic loners. Sigma males thrive in solitude, not because they dislike others, but because they've mastered the art of independence. While alphas often seek the spotlight or rely on group dynamics for motivation, Sigma males are self-driven. They don't need applause, validation, or constant acknowledgement to get the job done. This makes them perfectly suited for roles that demand high levels of autonomy and focus. Imagine a mission deep in enemy territory, where communication is limited, backup isn't an option, and survival depends entirely on one's own skill and resourcefulness. This is where Sigma males excel. They're strategic loners who can analyze situations on their own, adapt to changing circumstances, and execute with precision. Their ability to operate solo is not just a strength, it's a necessity in these scenarios. What sets Sigma males apart is their internal compass. They don't rely on others to tell them what to do or how to think. Instead, they trust their instincts, sharpened by discipline and self-awareness. This independence allows them to make quick, effective decisions without second-guessing themselves, a crucial trait when time is of the essence. But don't mistake their independence for isolation. Sigma males know how to work within a team when needed, contributing silently but powerfully. However, their true strength lies in the ability to function and thrive alone. This makes them ideal for roles like snipers, scouts, or special operatives where being self-sufficient isn't just preferred, it's mandatory. Their mindset ensures they don't crumble under the weight of responsibility, but instead rise to the challenge with quiet confidence. In a world that often glorifies loud leaders, Sigma males remind us that strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it works in silence, carving its own path and succeeding where others might fail. Thank you for being part of Gents Grove community. You are valued. At number 3, innate adaptability in unpredictable scenarios. When the world turns chaotic and plans fall apart, Sigma males come alive. Their strength lies in their ability to thrive in the unknown, where rigid rules and predefined systems often fail. While others might freeze, waiting for instructions, Sigma males act, calm, composed, and calculating. This adaptability isn't accidental, it's a core part of who they are. Sigma males don't rely on external guidance to navigate complex situations. Instead, they trust their instincts and analytical minds to assess the ever-changing landscape and make quick, effective decisions. They don't crumble under pressure because they're not tied to one way of doing things. They know flexibility is the real key to survival and success. Picture a high-stakes military operation gone sideways. The enemy shifts tactics, the terrain becomes hostile, and communication is down. While others scramble, a Sigma male adjusts. He reevaluates the situation, recalibrates the mission plan, and finds a way to turn setbacks into opportunities. He doesn't wait for someone to tell him what to do. He just knows. This skill is invaluable in modern warfare, where unpredictability is the norm. Missions rarely go as planned, and the ability to adapt on the fly can mean the difference between life and death. Sigma males are wired for this. They see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as puzzles waiting to be solved. But it's not just about survival. It's about excelling in the chaos. Sigma males don't just adapt. They use the unpredictable to their advantage. They're resourceful, resilient, and relentless. In a world where uncertainty is the only constant, Sigma males prove that those who adapt fastest don't just survive, they dominate. That's what makes them some of the best soldiers the world could ever hope for. Number 4, natural intelligence for unconventional tactics. Sigma males have a rare ability to see the world differently. While most people follow the established playbook, they're the ones who toss it aside and create their own strategies. Their natural intelligence isn't just about memorizing facts or regurgitating standard tactics. It's about questioning everything. They challenge conventional wisdom, looking for flaws or gaps that others overlook, and then they capitalize on those weaknesses. In the military, this kind of thinking is invaluable. Combat is unpredictable, and traditional methods can sometimes be limiting. Sigma males understand that sticking to the old ways can get you stuck in a rut, so they think outside the box, sometimes in ways that might seem unorthodox or risky, but often with results that leave enemies blindsided. Imagine being faced with a heavily fortified enemy position. The usual approach might be to charge forward, guns blazing, but a Sigma male, he'd be evaluating the terrain, considering unexpected angles and thinking about the one move that hasn't been tried. Whether it's using the environment to outflank the enemy or deploying psychological tactics to create confusion, the Sigma male's mind works in ways that defy expectations. This ability to think unconventionally often catches enemies off guard. The element of surprise becomes a weapon in itself, and what others see as weakness, a lack of predictability, becomes a Sigma male's greatest strength. Their intelligence isn't just about facts. It's about intuition, creativity, and the willingness to break free from rigid doctrines when the situation demands it. In a world where tradition often dictates action, Sigma males are the ones who flip the script. And it's this ability to think differently, to approach challenges in ways no one else would, that makes them some of the most formidable soldiers around. Number 5, resistance to blind authority. Sigma males have a unique relationship with authority. They don't bow to it just because it's there. While some people follow orders without question, Sigma males approach authority with a healthy dose of skepticism. They understand that following orders is important, but they also know that not every command is worth obeying, especially if it compromises the mission or ethical standards. This isn't about insubordination or rebellion. It's about being critically aware of the bigger picture. Sigma males are strategic thinkers. They don't simply do what they're told without assessing whether it's the best course of action. They're not afraid to ask why. If a directive seems flawed, inefficient, or morally wrong, they won't blindly follow it. Instead, they'll evaluate it, and if necessary, speak up, because they know that sometimes leadership can be wrong. In a military environment, this trait is essential. A mission can quickly go sideways if the orders aren't well thought out or are based on outdated information. A Sigma male isn't afraid to challenge a command if it puts the team or the mission at risk. Their loyalty lies with the mission's success, not the ego of a leader. This doesn't mean they're undermining authority. It means they're looking out for the greater good. Sigma males understand that the best leaders are those who listen to feedback, especially when it comes from someone who is independent enough to think critically. In high-pressure situations, this ability to question and speak up can be the difference between failure and success. A Sigma male's resistance to blind obedience isn't just a personal trait. It's a strength that ensures the mission stays true to its objective, even when leadership might falter. They're not afraid to stand up for what's right. And that's exactly what makes them some of the best soldiers in the world. Number 6. Stealth mastery. Sigma males have an almost invisible presence. They don't need to stand out to be effective. In fact, they prefer to blend into the background, staying out of the spotlight and drawing minimal attention. This natural ability to operate quietly and unobtrusively makes them perfect for stealth operations and reconnaissance missions, where discretion is key. While others might crave the spotlight or need constant validation, Sigma males are content to remain unnoticed. This isn't out of fear or hesitation, it's a calculated choice. They understand that the less attention they draw, the more powerful their actions can be. In military operations where secrecy is vital, this tendency to stay under the radar becomes a tremendous asset. Think about the role of a scout or a sniper in combat. These are positions where stealth isn't just a preference, it's a requirement. A Sigma male doesn't rush in or make a spectacle. Instead, they observe, calculate, and act with precision. They move quietly through enemy territory, gather intel, and execute their tasks with such subtlety that the enemy may never even realize they were there until it's too late. Their ability to stay calm under pressure and avoid unnecessary noise or drama allows them to focus on the mission without distraction. In a world where attention is often a double-edged sword, Sigma males have mastered the art of silence, using it as both a shield and a weapon. In covert operations, where being detected can mean failure, Sigma males excel. They operate like shadows, always present but never seen, making them indispensable for missions that require stealth, subtlety, and a deep understanding of the value of invisibility. Number 7. High situational awareness. Sigma males possess a remarkable ability to stay fully tuned into their surroundings. While others might get lost in their own thoughts or distractions, Sigma males are always watching, listening, and analyzing everything around them. Their situational awareness is sharp, almost instinctive, and it's what makes them exceptional scouts or snipers in any military operation. This heightened sense of awareness isn't just about being observant. It's about understanding the bigger picture. Sigma males can detect subtle changes in their environment that others might miss. Whether it's the slight rustle of leaves in the wind, the shift in a person's body language, or the faintest noise that doesn't belong, they're able to pick up on these small clues and use them to assess potential threats or opportunities. In the heat of battle, this skill is priceless. While most people might be caught up in the chaos of the moment, Sigma males can remain calm and focused, scanning for details that provide crucial information. They're constantly piecing together what they see and hear, anticipating what might happen next. This ability to think several steps ahead gives them a strategic advantage, especially in high-risk environments where split-second decisions can be the difference between life and death. As scouts or snipers, Sigma males are invaluable. Their attention to detail and ability to remain undetected allows them to gather intelligence or take out a target with precision. They don't rely on brute force or loud actions. They rely on their quiet observation and calculated responses to get the job done. In a world that's often loud and chaotic, Sigma males stand out because they've learned how to be silent, observant, and deadly accurate in their awareness of everything around them. And that's what makes them some of the best soldiers in the world. Number 8, conflict resolution without ego. When it comes to handling conflict, Sigma males don't get bogged down by egos or emotions. While many people get caught up in power struggles or the need to be right, Sigma males approach disputes with a level-headed, pragmatic mindset. Their focus isn't on winning or proving a point, it's on solving the problem and moving forward. This ability to remove ego from the equation is what sets them apart, especially in high-stakes environments like military operations. In a tense situation, when tempers are flaring and everyone's ready to fight for their opinion, Sigma males stand out for their calm, collected approach. They see conflict as something to be resolved, not a battle for dominance. Instead of getting defensive or making things personal, Sigma males look at the issue from all angles. They listen carefully to all sides, analyze the facts, and then act in a way that serves the best interest of the mission or the team. They don't need to be the center of attention or claim credit for solving the issue. What matters to them is that the conflict is resolved and the objective remains intact. In military situations where conflict can arise quickly and lives can be on the line, this skill is priceless. Sigma males know that allowing egos to control the situation can derail the mission and create unnecessary tension within the team. Instead, they stay focused on finding practical solutions that keep everyone on track. By removing ego from the equation, Sigma males ensure that their energy is spent on what truly matters, resolving the problem and achieving the mission's goals. And this ability to handle conflict without ego makes them invaluable soldiers, capable of working under pressure without letting personal pride get in the way. Number 9, unique blend of warrior and thinker. Sigma males are a rare breed. They're not just about muscle or raw power, they bring something more to the table. Unlike traditional soldiers who might focus mostly on physical strength or following orders, Sigma males combine their physical skills with sharp intellect, making them a truly unique force in any military operation. Think about it. A soldier might be fast, strong, and able to endure harsh conditions, but if they don't have the mental agility to adapt to changing situations, their physical abilities will only get them so far. Sigma males, on the other hand, know that true strength comes from the combination of mind and body. They're not just warriors, they're also thinkers. They analyze situations before they charge in, weighing every option and considering the long-term impact of their actions. This blend of physical prowess and mental sharpness makes them incredibly effective in combat. They're not just reacting, they're anticipating. They stay several steps ahead of the enemy, using their brains to outsmart, outmaneuver, and outlast. Whether it's in strategy, problem-solving, or adjusting to sudden changes in the battlefield, Sigma males excel because they don't rely on brute force alone. They can outthink and outfight the competition. It's this balance that gives them an edge. While others may be more focused on just getting through the mission, Sigma males are looking at the bigger picture. They understand that true power comes from both action and thought. This gives them a flexibility and resilience that makes them an unstoppable force in combat. In the world of military operations, where success relies not only on strength but on intelligence, Sigma males prove that the best soldiers aren't just warriors. They're warriors with a mind that's as sharp as their body is strong. Number 10. Subtle leadership without dominance. Sigma males aren't the type to chase after the spotlight or demand attention. You won't see them flaunting their leadership in front of others or making grand speeches to rally the troops. Instead, they lead through something much more powerful: quiet competence. This subtle form of leadership is often far more effective than loud, dominant displays of power because it's rooted in respect earned through action, not authority. When a Sigma male steps into a leadership role, there's no need for ego or force. They simply do their job with precision, integrity, and confidence. Others take notice not because they're trying to be noticed, but because their actions speak for themselves. Whether it's in making tough decisions, staying calm under pressure, or leading by example, Sigma males inspire respect naturally. In military settings, this kind of leadership can be invaluable. The best soldiers don't need to constantly remind their comrades of their authority. They simply earn it through their competence and consistency. Sigma males know that leadership isn't about barking orders, but about getting things done and ensuring the mission is carried out smoothly. Their calm, collected demeanor under pressure makes them the kind of leader others gravitate toward, even if they're not actively trying to lead. This understated leadership makes Sigma males uniquely effective in situations where forceful dominance could cause tension or conflict. Their ability to remain composed and focused without needing to assert themselves overtly allows them to maintain strong, loyal teams. They earn respect without demanding it, something that truly sets them apart as exceptional leaders. Number 11. Resilience against psychological warfare. Sigma males are built differently, especially when it comes to mental toughness. While many people are deeply influenced by societal expectations or emotional triggers, Sigma males stand apart. Their ability to remain emotionally detached and independent from the need for societal approval gives them a distinct advantage in high-stress situations, particularly when it comes to psychological warfare. Psychological attacks aim to manipulate, confuse, or break a person down mentally. But Sigma males are largely immune to this kind of manipulation. Since they don't rely on the validation of others, they aren't easily swayed by threats, insults, or mind games. While some soldiers might buckle under the pressure of constant psychological attacks, Sigma males can remain calm, focused, and unaffected, no matter how intense the mental strain becomes. This resilience comes from their self-reliance. Sigma males don't need others to reassure them of their worth. They already know it. This inner confidence makes them far less susceptible to intimidation tactics or emotional triggers, which can often derail others in the heat of battle or interrogation. They're able to maintain clarity of thought and keep their emotions in check, no matter how high the stakes. In a military environment, this ability to resist psychological manipulation can be the difference between success and failure. Opponents may try to exploit weaknesses, plant doubt, or cause confusion, but Sigma males remain steadfast. Their emotional detachment and independence provide a mental edge that's incredibly difficult to break. This mental resilience not only makes them effective on the battlefield, but also incredibly hard to defeat psychologically. Sigma males are built to withstand pressure from within and without, making them some of the most unshakable soldiers in the world. In conclusion, the reason Sigma males make exceptional soldiers isn't magic, it's their mindset. They don't rely on authority to define them, they don't need constant praise, and they don't collapse under pressure. Their independence, focus, and ability to adapt set them apart in ways that traditional leadership molds simply can't match. While others get caught up in ego battles or the need for approval, Sigma males cut through the noise, keeping their eyes locked on the mission. But here's the thing. Being a Sigma male isn't about being perfect. It's about embracing who you are, owning your strengths, and learning to use them in a way that benefits both you and the people who depend on you. You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room to make a difference. Sometimes the most powerful impact comes from the one who quietly does what others can't. Someone who leads through action, not words. If you're a Sigma male, remember this. Your ability to think differently, act independently, and remain calm under pressure is your greatest weapon. The world needs people like you, both in and out of combat. So keep sharpening your mind, honing your skills, and moving forward. Your strength lies in being unapologetically yourself. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.